Grand day, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Parker on Point. If you are new to my channel, my name is Dwaynita, and I created this channel to document my journey of becoming a commissioned notary public in the Golden State of California. So if you are an aspiring notary public or this industry is new to you, just like it is to me, make sure you subscribe to my channel so we can take this journey together, okay? Also, make sure you go back and watch the previous videos that I've uploaded so you can get all caught up on where I am in my journey as a current commissioned notary public in the state of California, okay? Today is Tuesday, February 6th. So in this video, we're going to do an overview of what a Jurat certificate is, what it is used for, and how to properly or accurately complete a Jurat certificate, all right? So let's jump right into it. There's also going to be a live demonstration. So the information that I'm reading is directly from the National Notary Association. Their website is nationalnotary.org. So check them out, and they have a lot of useful resources that you can implement in your notary business and a lot of tips and tricks and tools that you can also use, okay? So a Jurat, also known as a verification upon oath or affirmation in some states, requires that the signer verbally swears or verbally affirms that the contents of the document are true. As a notary public, we must use certificate wording that is specific to the requirement of the state law, okay? And I'm going to go over that certificate wording when we do the live demonstration of how to complete a Jurat certificate. There's 4 things that need to happen when executing a Jurat. 4 things. 1, the signer needs to be physically in front of you when performing the notarization. 2, you, the notary, must verify the signer's identity using a method acceptable in your state, and we'll go over that in another video. 3, you, the notary, witness the signer sign the document in front of you, okay? Which means the document that needs notarization using a Jurat certificate cannot be pre-signed. The signer needs to sign it in front of you, okay? And then 4, the signer needs to swear or affirm that the statements of the document are true, okay? And doing the swearing and affirming, even though it's not required, it is recommended that the signer raise their right hand, right, to emphasize the seriousness of the oath or the affirmation. And I'm gonna do a separate video talking about the difference between an oath and an affirmation, and I'll also give an example of what an oath and affirmation sound like, a statement, what the statement sounds like, okay? Because the oath or affirmation confirms that the signer is committing to honesty. Now, some of the common documents that require a Jurat certificate include affidavits, sworn statements, copies of vital records like marriage certificates, birth certificates, death certificates, and also name affidavits. But there's a list of documents that a Jurat certificate can be used for. You just got to Google it, and you'll find that list. Okay. So, in reviewing the handbook, if you don't already have this Notary Public Handbook, you can order this through the Secretary of State of California, or you can just go on the Secretary of State website and download a copy of this Notary Public Handbook. This handbook is full of legal actions that we can take as a notary public, legal actions that we cannot take as a notary public, and then it also talks about any penalties or consequences for inaccurately performing your duties correctly as a notary public, okay? But in this book, I just want to go over how they explain a Jurat certificate is. So it says the Jurat is identified by the wording. So these are key words. This is how a Jurat is identified, by the wording: subscribed and sworn to or affirmed that it's contained in the form, okay? So sometimes documents that customers bring to you that require a Jurat notarization, they may have the Jurat wording on there, but if it doesn't, then you need to use your own certificate and attach it to their document, okay? So on the customer's document, you wanna look for the specific notarial wording that has the words subscribed and sworn to or affirmed contained in that document. In the jurat, the notary public certifies. So this is what we're certifying when we're executing the jurat notarization as a notary public. So we're certifying that the signer personally appeared before the notary public on the date indicated and in the county indicated on the document. We're also certifying that the signer signed the document in the presence of the notary public. We're also certifying that the notary public administered the oath or affirmation, and we're certifying that we properly identified the signer. Okay, so side notes that you want to make note of is a jurat cannot be affixed to a document mailed or otherwise delivered to a notary public where the signer did not personally appear, take an oath, and sign in the presence of the notary public, even if the signer is known by the notary public. So again, the signer needs to be in front of you. The signer needs to sign the document in front of you. They cannot pre-sign it before getting to you, okay? You actually have to witness the signer signing the document. Also, a notary public seal and signature cannot be affixed to a document without the correct notarial wording. It has to have the correct notarial wording, which is subscribed and sworn to or affirmed, okay? So let's give a demonstration of how to complete a jurat certificate. So this is going to be my first time doing it, so we're going to be learning together. So the cool thing is I received my jurat certificates, a pad of jurat certificates from National Notary Association. And in previous videos, I said this was a pad of 50, but it's actually a pad of 100 blank certificates that you can use, okay? So the other cool thing is on the back of this pad, you can see an example of how to complete a jurat certificate. So that's what we're gonna do right now, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and tear off. This is also known as a loose leaf. So if the document the customer brings to you requires a notarization using a jurat, if that document does not have the notarial wording that is required, then we need to use one of our certificates to attach it to that document, okay? So let's go ahead and get this all set up. We're gonna do this right here on the spot, live. Okay, so here's my stamp. And then let me adjust the camera so you can see me working on it. Okay, let me sit down. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so in this box for California certificates, make sure that it has this disclaimer on it. And it says, a notary public or other officer completing the certificate verifies only the identity of the individual who signed the document to which this certificate is attached, and not the truthfulness, accuracy, or validity of that document, okay? So we're not necessarily required to go through the document to make sure that the information is correct. That is for the purpose of the signer doing the oath and affirmation, swearing that the contents of the document is correct. But we are supposed to, as notary publics, look for any blank or look for any incomplete documents, okay? Because if they're incomplete documents, we cannot notarize them, okay? So based on this example, we're just gonna follow this example. So we're gonna do the county first. So it says State of California, County of, and then wherever you're performing the notarial act, that whatever county you're in, that's the county that you're going to put. So we're in Sacramento. So I'm gonna put Sacramento. Okay. Then here is that specific notarial wording that the certificate must have. Okay. Subscribed and sworn to or affirmed before me on, okay? So now, based on the example, we're gonna put the date that we're actually performing the notarial act, okay? So I'm gonna put today's date, which is the 6th day of February. And the year is 2024, okay? Then it says by, okay? Subscribed and sworn to or affirmed before me on the 6th day of February 2024 by, and this is where the name of the signer goes, okay? So we're gonna put Avery Jackson. Now, you see this space right here? If there are no other signers, you can put a line through this space because you don't want anyone to come behind you and add any additional names on there or of signers that were not present, okay? So you want to put a line through there, all right? Then step number 4, so these are in different steps. So 1, 2, 3, and then step number 4 is going to be our signature, okay? So whatever signature that you filed with the county, your county clerk recorder, that is the signature that you are using as a notary public. So, okay, so here's my signature, and then it says place notary seal and or stamp above. So now I'm going to take my notary stamp. I know there's an easier way to do. Okay, and just like this example right here, that's where you're going to place it, just right above this statement. Ready? Okay, so that is my notary stamp. Sorry, here's my notary stamp. And that basically completes the filling out of this Jurat certificate, all right? Now, here's an optional section here where you can add more details as far as the type or the title or type of document that you did a Jurat for. So I'm just going to put affidavit. Okay, and then I'm going to put the document date. So the document date is February 6, 2024. And the number of pages, I'll just put 2. And then the signers other than named above, NA, because there were no other signers other than Avery Jackson, okay? So that is it. That concludes this video. Thank you for hanging tight with me. Thank you for watching the video all the way through. Make sure you like and share this video with any other aspiring notary publics and rewatch it yourself as well. If I've missed any piece of information regarding the Jurat, please leave a comment in the comment section and put me up on game, okay? Because I'm still learning this process. We're learning this together. So until then, keep your hope alive, keep thriving, keep growing, and keep sewing, and have a good day. Bye.